Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video is released on this channel. If you want to check out more hood tours, visit my Philadelphia Hoods playlist with over 200 plus tours covering all different neighborhoods in Philadelphia, PA. All right, y'all, so right now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a hood walkthrough. Right now I'm in Fairhill. I'm in the Puerto Rican neighborhood in Philadelphia, PA. I actually just did a 360 video exploring this abandoned police station. So if you want to check out that 360 video, make sure you turn on your post notifications, set it to all notifications so you get notified when this 360 video drops that I just recorded here at this old abandoned police station. It's in the heart of North Philadelphia. Figured that would be an awesome intro for this video. So remember, turn on your notification bell so you can get notified when it airs. Yeah, we're by Front and Westmoreland. I'm just going to walk, talk, take you guys through the hood. It's a nice day. It's like 40 or so degrees. Yeah. All right, let's go up here. Walk up Front Street so you guys can see some of the front of the police station. See a lot of trash and debris. Then you got the barbed wire that's up top. They didn't want nobody climbing on the top of the roof. See? Got a lot more debris over here. A lot more trash. Random dumping. This is the side of the police station. Yeah, we just did a little walkthrough in 360. It was a completely unexpected find. I already knew this police station was here. I knew it was abandoned. I used to come by this every day to go to school. My school's right up the block, so I had to pass this every day. But I didn't know it was open. So I lucked out today. I actually got lucky. And yeah, it was open. We did a little 360 walkthrough, so don't miss that one. It's kind of spooky because it's in the dark. That parking lot right there is, I think, where the police used to park at. On my left-hand side, we got Independence Care Philadelphia. It's like a care center. Some of these houses on this block were turned into businesses. We got a TV liquidator on my left-hand side. We got Pennsylvania De Jesus Auto Tags on my right, Paris Nails on my left, the beauty salon on my left. They do braids, hair, all that sorts of stuff. On my right, DL Electronics, TV and VCR repair. HKS Pharmacy on my right hand side. On my left hand side, we got Super Bodega. That's what it's called, Super Bodega Aquí Mi Quiero. We got a hair unisex salon across the street on my right. We got La Sierra restaurant. Several other businesses. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn and just turn right here in the hood. We just made a left-hand turn on Ontario, walking by Ontario and Hope. Yeah, we just walking through the 3300 block Hope, crossing over. We're about to hit Cramp School, Cramp Playground. It's also a handball court that we used to play when I was younger. I used to play handball there. Show you guys what that looked like. I ain't never go to Cramp School, but I played handball there. I'll make this right-hand turn on Howard and Ontario. We're gonna turn up Howard Street. Across the street, you see that we got the playground across the street. Parking lot for the teachers. That's called William Cramp Elementary School. And then that's the school right there. You got a local public pool right here where the residents, could swim at in the summer. Let me slow down. You guys can take it in. There's another little playground right over there. It's called John Steve Schmidt Playground. Wow, those rims are like the oldest style rims ever. Those are like some late 80s, 90s rims. Yo, them things are kind of fugly. But to each his own. Everybody got their own style. So as we walk and talk, I'm gonna cross the street, show you guys the mural that they painted on the school. Canepas, they got a painting of canepas, see right there? Canepas are good. If you've never tried a canepa, put that on your bucket list. They're like sweet and sour. It's I believe it's a Puerto Rican fruit. And they taste awesome. There's like a little, if I can describe it for you, it's a hard green shell that you break open. Breaks open really easy. And then the inside is like, it's almost like a nut, but you don't eat the nut. It's like a seed, you could say. But on the seed, there's like a thick layer of edible stuff that you can eat. It's like, it's a little slimy, a little gooey, but it's sour. It has a nice sour taste. I'm not gonna walk down there, but this is where I used to play handball at. I'll probably just slow down there so I can show you. We're at Tioga and Howard Street. Check it out. Tioga and Howard. This is where me and my friends used to play handball at. Me and Walt, rest in peace, Walt. And to be honest, remember my lifelong friend, I said Walt that passed away? He actually passed away right up the block from here. He passed away. We are currently on the 3400 block of Howard. He passed away right there on the 3300 block of Howard, the next block. That's where he was killed at. He was killed in his apartment. Somebody else who was renting a room was the one that killed him. Isn't that horrible? It's horrible. I mean, he was about to leave to California. He had a plane ticket to go work on a movie. He went to work in California, you know, shooting a movie. And unfortunately, 2 days before his scheduled flight out, he got killed. So it's like, that sucks, man. But I played here with him. Yeah, I used to play here with him all the time. We used to ride bikes up here, and we used to play handball. Handball is basically American game where you take a blue ball. It's a little smaller than a tennis ball. It's bouncy, it's rubber, and you smack it with your hand against the wall. Some people call it wall ball, but it's big blue handball. And it's not to be confused with the European handball, which is a whole different sport with the same name, handball, but it's a different sport. This is more Cramp. Show you guys real quick. See how they painted that mural all around the school? They did that to a lot of old schools in Philly, the mural arts program, just to brighten up the school. This is the schoolyard where all the kids wait at. All right. We got Holiness Mennonite Missionary Church across the street, that black building. We're crossing the 3400 block of Masher. We're on Masher and Tioga. I'm just gonna walk through the hood, man. We just walking and talking. I don't have a set point of destination. I'm just gonna zigzag and see what we could catch while we riding and talking, you know what I mean? I said riding, I thought of him, and I said riding. I wanna ride. Check it out. Iglesia Luterana Nueva Creation, New Creation Lutheran Church. That's their schedule. Let me show you guys the front face of the building. Yeah, check that out. And as you can see, it's in Spanish. See? It says Iglesia Pentecostal, Dios te llama hoy. I think that means God, I call you today, I think. I don't know, my Spanish has never been too sharp. But in the Spanish hoods, you see a lot of Hondas, Toyotas, Nissans, hooked up rims, you know, dropped, lower lid. That Honda Accord got Audi rims. It has Audi stock rims. You got a Civic across the street with some SI stock rims. Lately in Philly, the stock thing has really been popular. A lot of guys have been putting stock wheels on their car. And then the funny thing is they'll mix and match stock rims. So it'll be a Honda, but it'll have like some Nissan stock rims. Or right there, you saw it had Audi stock rims. Or in like a Toyota case, they'll put like some like Honda stock rims. You know, they'll put like some new Honda stocks. So yeah, it's crazy. I've seen Infinity stocks on Hondas. I've seen even Hyundai, you know, Hyundai and Honda, two different brands. I've even seen like Hyundai rims on a car. Wow, somebody had that catalytic converter removed. I don't think that was a Hellcat. Probably was an SRT, I don't know. All right, we're right here at 2nd and Tioga. When I was a youngster, I used to come up here a lot with my cousin because he dated a female right here on this block, next block on Phillip. And I used to come over here as a youngster and, you know, come and visit with him and his girlfriend because I used to hang with her little brother. So I used to just come for the walk. We got Vega signs. If you guys are ever in the neighborhood and want to get graphics done, the car graphics, motorcycle graphics, there's a spot right there on my right hand side called Vega Signs. It's an older gentleman. He does really good graphic work. Across the street we got Little Steps Daycare. I could go down 2nd Street. This is 2nd Street right here. This is one of our busy streets, a really busy street. And since we're talking about this being a Puerto Rican neighborhood, 2nd Street is one of the main streets where it gets popping for the Puerto Rican parade. If you ever are in Philly for the Puerto Rican Day parade, 2nd Street is like the main street where you see everybody at. Yeah, my buddy used to live right here. Wow, doors open. I'm not gonna pop up. Probably just cut down here. Cut down Phillip. My uncle used to live on this block too. My uncle, rest in peace. He used to live on this block. And I used to actually go to high school. Oh snap. I was just gonna say who I used to go to high school with, and her sister was right there. I used to go to high school with some female that lived on this block, and her government name was Virgin. That was her first name, Virgin. Yeah, that was her sister out there in the car. But I used to go to high school with her sister. That was in 2005, 2004. I'm gonna go across the street so I don't interrupt their conversation they're having right there. Got some lots with like some trash. These empty lots will probably get bought out soon. Look at the back of the houses so you guys can see what the back of the house looks like. We got like a little park right here. Little local park for the residents. Come out here in the summer and just be popping. It'd be packed. People playing basketball, kids out here. Yeah, it'd be packed. Right now, you don't see nobody playing basketball because there's still snow on the court. And like I said, it's like low 40s. This is how you get sick. This is the type of weather where it feels warm. You sweat for a little bit and then you get cold once again and then you start sweating. Yeah. We'll turn down Ontario. We're in Ontario, the 200 block. We got Baez Deli across the street. We're on American and Ontario. American and Ontario. Yeah, she was rocking her music. That was a female rocking music. Look at, we got this old Accord right here with the new Honda Accord stocks. Speaking of stock rims, when I say stocks, S-T-O-C-K-S, that's just a short term for stock factory rims. And those rims right there were from like 2017, 18, give or take. If you guys know the exact year what those sports stocks come from, you could comment in the comment section. But that car was like a 99 Accord, like a 99 or 98. And yeah, the rims were way newer than the car. The rims, probably you can buy a whole nother Accord for the price he paid for them rims. Them rims street value go for like $1,000, give or take, like 700, depending on like the condition and whatnot. All right, we're approaching 3rd and Ontario. There's another wall over there where people used to play handball at, next to Luz Munoz Marin Elementary School. Next to J&L Grocery. Just trying to give y'all a little peek of the area. We got some people on the left-hand side fixing their own car. One thing about Puerto Ricans, we fix our own cars. Listen, we ain't having that take it back to the dealer stuff. Unless it's a brand new car that we don't got the special keys for. Look at that's a little alley. Unless it's a brand new car that we don't got the special keys for, then we'll fix it ourselves. Go to AutoZone, go to Pep Boys, buy the parts, and we'll turn the street into a garage. So on my left-hand side, you'll see a couple of dudes working on their vehicle. We're passing the 3400 block of Oriana. Yeah, probably changing brakes, or if not, drums, rotors. Got a car right here that's stripped down to the bone. Not to the bone, but looks pretty stripped. Took out the wheels. Look at, there's a lot of candles in there. Yeah, that car didn't have a chance. That's like the 99 2000 Corolla, 2001 Corolla, and those cars are really popular right now for the parts. People tend to take the parts. All right, enough looking at the ground. Let me take you guys through this block right here. This block right here was just made recently, probably, I would say less than 5 years ago. I know less than a decade, less than 10 years, but I can't put an exact date on this project. But I know that this block was literally made recently. And across the street, I think we got another vehicle that's stripped, sitting on bricks. Yeah, you'll find that a lot in this neighborhood. Cars stripped down. They take the stock rims. Yeah, they took the lights to that one. It looks like an Envoy. Yeah, they stripped that John down. Wow, look at that. The door's wide open and everything. Yep. Yeah, that's the sad part. You know, if you got some nice wheels on your car, you got a nice sound system, you got some fancy aftermarket headlights or taillights or anything special, you need an alarm, you need some clubs, you need kill switches. If you can, invest in some wheel boots, because they will take your aftermarket or factory rims. Like I said, lately factory rims have been the most popular. But I won't put it past them to still take a nice set of aftermarket rims. We got the door ring bell. What's up, guys? You guys on the World Wide Web, YouTube, Tune215. Oh, we got all these doorbells. I'm about to get another. Tune215, subscribe on YouTube. I just gained a whole new 2 subscribers. Say nah. Yeah, that was funny. All right, we on Westmoreland. We got tons of trash over there laying on the ground. I used to come here when I was a kid. There's a bunch of kids across the street playing football. I used to play handball over there too. Since we're talking about handball, yeah, I used to play handball right here on 5th Street. 5th and Allegheny, right down that wall. Bunch of youngsters playing football. Yeah, they're over there playing football. Okay, that's the little driveway, little alley. You can see both sides. They got aluminum siding. Some of them have the cement work. Right now, we're actually about to pass one of the most popping corners in the city of Philadelphia, at least in North Philly. But to my knowledge, this is one of the most popping corners. We're passing Lawrence. We're about to hit 5th and West. 5th and Westmoreland is popping, and it's a Puerto Rican strip. Passing Orkney. Got a bunch of youngsters out here. Homie got a slice of pizza. Got the Puerto Rican flag. Y'all see that Puerto Rican flag up there? Finish line. Pretty popular corner right here. Somebody recently just passed away here named Pooh. You see, born 7/28/70. 1970, and he passed away 12/2/19. So that was what, like two years ago? All right, we're gonna walk down 5th Street. Take you guys down 5th Street because 5th Street is another popular Puerto Rican avenue. They got Centro De Otto. It says like the center of gold. We're passing Willard Street. Passing Willard. We got a couple popping blocks down there. Reese, Fairhill, all that stuff. It's a rec center across the street. That's where the wall was connected to, where I used to play handball at. I used to play there with Walt too. Yeah, me and him used to play there. I got a couple skits on my page showing Walt live, like, you know, him acting and stuff. And if you ever see Simpsons, little short video that I did on my page with, you know, Homer Simpson skateboarding through the city, that was Walt under the suit. He was always real eager to help. He was always real supportive. If I had an idea for a skit or for like a short film, he didn't mind playing the role. Yeah, he was a real good friend. A real good friend. A definition of a great friend. It's hard for me not to go by a lot of these places, and when I tell these stories to not inquire or talk about him or, you know, pull him out of the memory bank, because a lot of the memories, you know, not all of the memories, but a lot of the memories, are a high percentage of them he was a part of. That's what best friends are for, right? Best friends are, you know, your best friend because they're a part of a lot of your memories. So now I'm here walking these streets. He's not here with me in like physical presence, but I'm a firm believer that he's here with me in memory. You know, he's here with me in spirit. He's walking with me. We're right now 5th and Allegheny. It's 5th Street right here. 5th Street is also a popping strip for the Puerto Rican Parade. Remember I was telling y'all 2nd Street was popular for the Puerto Rican Parade? 5th Street was also popular for the Puerto Rican Parade. Like, you come down here in the Puerto Rican Parade, woo, you see everybody out wilding. I said wilding, it sounded like I said W-I-L-I-N-G, but like wild, W-I-L-D-L-I-N-G, wildling, like wilding. I just say it like slang, wilding. They be wilding out. Yeah, they be wilding. You got some gentlemen over there pushing a shopping cart. All right, it's a walking sign for us. So we're gonna walk. That's up Allegheny. We got Fine Fair Supermarket right here. Now we're about to hit another popular strip. This strip is known for its substance distribution also. Actually, I know who did this painting right here. This mural right here. B-A-R-K, that's what it says, Bark. I actually know him. We got dirt bikes on my right. Let me see if I can show y'all the dirt bikes. The dirt bikes over there. William. William. Hear him. I told you. I told you that it was gonna throttle pop, or some people call it a tune game. Yeah, I actually know who painted that. His name is Bark. Real cool dude. B-A-R-K. Nice mural, right? And some people don't like graffiti, but look at the detail. And this is all done with spray cans, guys. He actually recently just did it because there was another one here. Look at it. Yeah, there was actually a whole nother Bark piece here, but Bark, you know, asks for permission, and he doesn't do these illegally. He'll, you know, ask the business owner. He'll show him his trapper keeper of his artwork because he got a lot of artwork throughout the city. If you ever come to Philly, you'll see a lot of Bark. You might not be able to know how to read it, but Bark basically goes to the business owners, makes them a proposition, say, can I paint this on your wall? And a lot of the time, the owner will rather have this on their wall than random, you know, chicken scratch. We got a little system on a scooter right here. Check it out. We got system on a scooter. System on a scooter. There you go. I told you that's some Philly stuff. That's Philly stuff. Yeah, I'm sure we're not the only city that plays music, but Philly get it in. Look at guys. So check out their stamp. This is their stamp. High power. That's their stamp, guys. So yeah, sucks, right? Look at, check it out, more graph. See? It's Philly. I'm gonna step back so that the camera doesn't focus on the fence. But I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, at least from afar. If this gate wasn't, I mean, I could hop it, but I got the camera gimbal, so I'm not really trying to hop it. But yeah, look at this whole wall. Now, this wall was done illegally. You know how that wall right up the block was done legally? I mean, but then again, those are pieces back there, because I even been back there writing. Those are pieces, a lot more detail. I mean, it's not impossible for that to be done illegally, because you come at nighttime and you just do it. I actually know Nate, I know Dask, I know, I could have sworn I just saw an E-dub in there somewhere. It's a couple dope artists. I mean, they're all real nice artists, like, as you can see. A lot of color, characters. Real nice. But then again, I won't be surprised if that business right there open and they just ask for permission. Yeah. Because all they gotta do is ask for permission. Yeah, there's an E-dub right there. Actually, no E-dub. Yeah, because all they gotta do is ask for permission. And if they did open up that business, the guy tells them, yeah, you can paint on the wall. One graffiti artist tells all the others to come out. Yo, we got permission to paint on the wall. And they all bring out, you know, a whole bag of paint. And they come and they graph and they do their thing. All right, we're on 5th and Clearfield. Fifth Clearfield. Let me see that business. Let me see if that business is open. Yeah, that business looks like it could be potentially open. So I won't be surprised if like they ask for a permission to go and do the painting. Because some of that stuff had a lot of detail. But then again, a lot of the artists can do detail work like that illegally. And they work fast, you know what I mean? Got some businesses across the street. The Fish Tank Guy, Flamore Hair Salon. All-Star Auto Repair. Got a chair holding a parking spot. We got a bike. Ah, we missed the bike. It looked like a KTM. It was orange. You heard it? What? Yeah, that's the thing in Philly, man. Them bikes, they be out. In the summer, they be out. Had an air conditioner. The air conditioner is worth a couple bucks. Scrap metal. He got license plate. He got license plate on his bicycle. Florida tags. What y'all know about that? He rode his bike from Florida to North Philly. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, I need these rims right here. These are CRE rims. Yo, I need some John. Those are CRE stocks. Where the CRE at though? I don't see a CRE out here. Oh, yes I do. This is a perfect example. Remember we were just talking about people putting different wheels on different cars? Here's a little CRE, but it got Nissan. That's like Altima rims. We literally just talked about that like 10 blocks ago about how they be mismatching rims. He took off his Honda CRV stock rims to put on some Nissan Altima rims. Or those could have been the Maxima rims. We got some illegal graph over here. Toucan, Nate Rock, E-Dub, Ohm, NM. A couple more hands. It's a whole lot of ganja, brother. He had a whole Ziploc bag. That was either ganja or K2. We got cops out here. I wonder what the cops are up to. I'm about to go see what them cops is up to. This is a popping strip right here. Real popping strip. There was somebody killed here recently, like 2 months ago, on a drive-by shooting. They're down. Yeah, they're probably on patrol. But you saw that there was a bunch of people out conducting business and the police are literally like feet away from them. Yeah. So that goes to show you there's only so much policing that they can do before, you know, they become outnumbered. It's known as the Indy Zoo around here. Yeah. There was a segment on YouTube that was done with a dude named Reds in this neighborhood. I think shortly after he was indicted, and he's serving time right now. You hear the system from the next block. We got shoes up top. Yeah, we got shoes up top. Look at somebody put no estacione 2930 no estacione. I don't know what no estacione means. I don't know what that means, yo. Seriously, that's crazy. Oh, look at this RX-7. This is the car I learned how to drive stick in. I love this John right here. Oh, they should give it to me. Yo, this is hot. A Mazda Rx-7. I had a 1985 Mazda Rx-7 5-speed rotary 13B. 12As are common. 13Bs are rare. And it was the GSL SE. GS is normal, is common. GSL is common. The GSL SE was hard to find. Look at that. That's tough. They got a lot of rust, but that's tough. That's what I learned how to drive sticking right there at 13 years old. And then you still got the law like right up the block. Look at the law. Be out there parked. Look, he over there screaming at the cops. Look at. Yeah, that's not recommended in 2021 to be screaming, running towards cops. Not recommended at all. Yeah, show you guys the ground, the trash. We got 5th Street on my right. We could go on 5th Street. 5th Street be popping, but this little block look like it's activity out. I'm gonna make this right. Just so I can go over here. Probably cut down like, I don't know. I got many options. I could go to any block, really. I can go to 5th Street. I can go to Fairhill. I can go to Reese. I can't be at all of them at once, though. Look, this is the Centro De Otto, the center of gold. We got palm trees here, right? These palm trees are metal. Look at that. Those palm trees are placed on the corners of 5th Street. You see there's some across the street? Those are metal. Those aren't even real palm trees. There's another strip where people go shopping at. If you go check out my 360 tour where I did the abandoned police station, you guys will see that I walked through another shopping strip on front of Allegheny. That one was a little bit more dead than this one, meaning it didn't have that much activity when a lot of the businesses were closed. Some of these businesses are still open. As you can hear, they got music out front, still trying to thrive, still trying to make money. Barbershops, cleaners, mobile places, tax places, religious places, the Botanica, auto tax services, a bookstore, things of that nature. When I was a kid, I used to always follow this right here. I swear, I used to just follow it. Like, I used to walk with it. Because, you know, you're a kid. You're like 7, 8 years old. And that's all I used to do, was walk with it. That's crazy, right? Unisex salon. There's females in there getting her curls done. There's a female in there getting her hair did. Doing some work on a vehicle right there, getting it in. A lot of Toyotas. Yeah, most of you guys won't understand why they took that Toyota for parts, but they took that Toyota for parts because they can strip it down. They can strip it down. We're gonna make this left right here on Reese because I want to take you guys through the gas station. There's a gas station that be with a lot of youngsters. They be pumping gas like 14, 15, 16. I think like 17, 18, 19 is the oldest. But they be out there pumping gas. We got systems everywhere. There's another system. Let's see what this is. A Toyota Corolla. That's that car that was just stolen. That's that car that was just stolen. Remember I just showed y'all that car that was just stolen? The reason why they steal them is because they take the body parts. They take like the hood, the doors. They take all types of stuff. They take like the interior and they use it for their drawing, you know what I mean? They strip it down because if let's say if they buy a car with like dents, a car that's all dented up, they can use the fenders, they can use the doors, they can use the hood, the trunk lid, and their car won't need as much body work, you know what I mean? That's why sometimes you'll see a car as simple as a Corolla stripped down, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're about to hit Lehigh Avenue. On my left-hand side, you'll see a gas station. This is the gas station I was trying to show you. It's nice weather, so there may or may not be people outside, but we'll see. Usually it's young people, and it's surprising because you don't see young people asking to pump your gas too often. Let's see. I could be wrong. They might not be out today, but they're usually out. There's a couple. Nah, BS. That's an older gentleman. Usually there's like a whole team of like 10 of them out here. Oh, yes there is. No, access denied. I'm about to take a shortcut. Nah, none of the youngins is out today. Yeah, they're usually like all right here. And they'll be like, excuse me, mister, can I pump your gas? And it's up to you if you want to let them pump your fuel. Yeah, so this is Centro De Otto right here. We're on 5th and Lehigh. Definitely a Puerto Rican community. Bienvenidos al Centro De Otto, right there. The center of gold, I believe that's what that means. We got the gas stations here. We got Central Music across the street. And as you can see, we still got the palm trees. Look at these palm trees are made out of, I don't know what type of metal, but they're made out of some type of metal. Because you know, we don't got palm trees in Philly. That's not the type of tree that grows over here, but they're on all four corners. They're on that corner over there. They're on that corner. They're on all the corners. So we're gonna cross the street here on 5th Street. I'm gonna take you guys probably, since we're talking about Puerto Ricans that fix cars, I'm probably gonna take you right up the block. There's an AutoZone where, obviously AutoZone sells auto parts, right? But most AutoZones, at least not in Philly, they don't have their own garage where you can get serviced at. Well, less than a decade ago, one gentleman started out here, started fixing cars right next to the AutoZone and charging people, right? We're next to Hoagie City. There'll be a lot of alcoholic abusers here, drinking. Yeah, but so there'll be a lot of people who need work on the cars. So the one dude started it out. He had his toolbox. He started fixing cars. And then boom, fast forward 5-10 years later, he got like a whole fleet of like 7 dudes that probably, you know, they probably got criminal backgrounds. They probably can't get work, but they all know how to fix cars. So he basically, I guess he's like the street manager, like the ghetto street manager. And he taxes them. Yeah, he taxes them. I think he charges them like $10-15 per move they do. They fix the cars. I think it probably depends on the service that they provide. Sometimes they use his jacks, they use his tools. But this is not connected with AutoZone. AutoZone has no affiliation with those Spanish guys that are outside fixing cars. And it's almost like this is the Julio de Burgos Bilingual Middle Magnet School. I actually went to the original one on 7th and Lehigh before they knocked it down. This is the new one. They made that like less than 15 years ago. Yeah, so he taxes them, and like I said, there's no affiliation with AutoZone. AutoZone does not have anything to do with them. And the only upside for, I guess, the business is those guys bring a lot of customers. Because many people now, years later since they've been established, we're on 4th and Lehigh. Years later since they've been established, a lot of people tend to go there to get their car fixed. And what will happen is, if somebody needs their car fixed, they'll go inside to AutoZone, get the parts, and bring it outside to the guys that fix it. And if the guys say that they need something else or something else breaks, they'll go inside and buy another part. So I remember speaking to the manager one day. It's a female. We're approaching Oriana Street. They was happy to wave, so I showed them a little bit of camera time. Waved back at them. So we got the Jerusalem furniture right here. This Jerusalem furniture wasn't always here. This was like a charter school. They literally just made this Jerusalem furniture probably like a couple months ago. But and there used to be a bar across the street there that they used to sell like all types of stuff. Coke. They used to sell pills. They used to sell 20s of weed. You know, 20s of bud. They used to sell all types of, and who knows what else they sold in there, because I ain't ever going there. But yeah, there's the old Cousins supermarket. We're on 3rd Street. Cousins is closed. I think they got closed for like a L&I hazard. Something went wrong in there, and they closed, and they never been open since. And now the property is available for lease or for sale. It's big property. I would love to have that property. Somebody buy it and mail it to me. I would love that property. But yeah, so anyway, we're like a block away from the AutoZone. I just wanted to pre-paint the background so you guys knew, you know, what's the deal with that AutoZone. That AutoZone is really popular, and I think they set the tone for other AutoZones in Philly, because there's an AutoZone on, I think, what is it, Huntington, or is it York and Broad Street, that does the same thing now. There's another AutoZone on, like, what's that, like 2nd and Alany? No, not Alany, 2nd and, right after the Roosevelt Boulevard. I can't even think of the name of the street. But it's right across the street from Alany High School. Perfect, that's why I thought of Alany. Right across the street from Alany High School, there's another AutoZone. There's somebody selling speakers. Oh, he got Menace. Menace is a voice speaker. If you want to get your system sounded out, he even got wire kits and everything. Oh, he over there balling. Selling all types of Bluetooth speakers and everything. Yeah, but yeah, checkers and all that stuff. But yeah, so this AutoZone right here, right ahead of us, kind of like paved the way for a few other AutoZones in Philly that now locals have adopted that same thing. I guess other, like for example, around Broad Street, it's a lot of African-American mechanics. So those old fellers go out there with their tools and they charge their own money. They fix the cars and they make money. So it's like a win-win-win for everyone, because the owner of AutoZone gets paid, the mechanic gets paid, and the person gets their car fixed for a fraction of the cost. Now, like I was saying, I was talking to the manager. She's a female manager from this AutoZone right here. And she was telling me how that it's like this AutoZone has made bank. The owner bought a gold mine, because this was one of the first ones that started doing that. And this is in a Puerto Rican neighborhood. You know, Puerto Ricans love their cars. They love their cars. They do systems, they do rims, they do accents, paint jobs, lip kits. They do everything. So right there is that spot where they be working at, right there. There's a couple cars across the street. You see them? Right over there next to the lot. Now hiring too. Now hiring. Yeah, those dudes over there next to the lot, they're over there. They're over there working on the cars. This is the AutoZone. Really popular AutoZone, and people here getting their cars worked on. See, there's a bunch of tools over there. There's a toolbox. We're gonna take the shortcut back here. Little shortcut. I see Aces right there. Thought that was my homie Pucho. Claus, Sosa, Sock. I'm reading the names in case y'all wondering what are these random words that I'm calling out. We got S-Maze in front of us. Now we're on Pale Thorpe Street. And again, in the Puerto Rican neighborhood, you're gonna see a lot of what? Puerto Rican flags. And that's what we have right here on my right-hand side. We have a Puerto Rican flag painted on the side of the building. It says Boricua. And then it says some of the, I believe, San Juan, Toa Alta, Salinas, Naguabo, Santurce, Rio Grande, Luquillo, I'm assuming those are towns that's in Puerto Rico, because they got Rio Pedras, they got Ponce, I know that's a town, Villa, Palmeluas, Juana Diaz, Caguas, I think that's another one, Guayama, Arroyo, Moca. Yeah, those are all different names. So they threw them all up there. Got some fellows over here cleaning up, getting their clean on. Hola, hola, papi.
Hey, how you doing?
They're over there doing some cleaning. We got like 4 or 5 Puerto Rican old heads over there sitting in the pickup truck eating some pizza. All this trash over there. So you got the Puerto Rican flags again. Shout out to the homie Lou Rock. I know this is one of Lou Rock's spots. The next block over is where Street Scrapers was shot at. Shout out to Lex, Gmo, all the whole gang out there. Sharp, Tinez, Bucho, Chamo, Pico. It's like a good 20 homies out here. They're good people. And they grew up in a tight-knit environment. And I was fortunate enough to get, founded into the group in like my teens. Hanging with Gmo. Good dudes, good dudes. Sharp, Chemo. Speaking of them, look at there goes their hands over there. Sharp and Chemo. Ban, John Nuts. A lot of cool dudes. Yo, this dude caught me off guard. I thought there was some dude there. That's one of those punching dudes. The dudes that you punch. Practice, I guess, physical contact. Martial arts or something. All right, I hear music. That can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. Oh, somebody over there is with one of them Bluetooth speakers that they probably bought from the dude that had that box truck. Look, again, you had another Toyota. You see, we done seen like 3 Toyota Corollas during this tour that all had little systems. Now you understand why we saw that first Toyota Corolla that was stripped down. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people don't like putting body filler in their car. We're on Hancock and Cambria. This is the notorious Hancock and Cambria. Hancock and Cambria, HCP. Street Scrapers were shot out here. Salute to Lex. I see his GMC out there. Yeah, but this is Cambria County right here. Hancock and Cambria. Yeah, just walking through. Look it, here's another example of a Honda with different factory stock rims. Those are the Mazda CX-9 or those are the CX-9 stock rims. I know they're Mazda stocks. They are definitely not Honda Accord stocks. And they're like 19-inch, 18-inch, or they could even be 20s. I can't tell right off the back, and boom, they just stick them right on a Honda Accord. Mazda stock rims on an Accord, y'all. You got the music across the street. Music bumping. We got this little beer spot right here. Yeah, it's a spot where we used to come to get like the Mike's Hard Lemonade and like the Four Locos way back. What else we used to get from there? Like the Smash. A lot of bad drinks that are probably unhealthy for you. But at the time, we were young, and when you're young, that's what you do. You pretty much just adapt to the environment and do what's the social norm. Yeah, systems everywhere. Every block I drive through, I keep saying drive like I'm driving. I feel like I'm driving. Every block I walk through, there's music everywhere, yo. Good, I'm gonna allow these people to go. Man, that's a long line of people. Look at that. It's a long line of people. Rest in peace, somebody passed away. Local, he died in 9/10/97. He was born in 74. 74. This Hope Street, it's a popular strip. I'm gonna just walk through it. This is definitely a popular strip right here. It used to be more popular back in the day. You could say I kind of grew up on this block. I spoke about it briefly in driving tours, but my pop used to talk to a woman and her mom lived on this block. The house where she lived at was actually right here where these garages were at, and the house burned down. She was in two houses. She was in a 3-story and she was in a 2-story. And they both burned down. No, it wasn't even a 3-story. I think it was both 2 stories. One 2-story burned down, and then she moved next door. And then, yeah, my pop was no longer with her. I think they split up when I was probably 11? Maybe 11 is when they split up. But I do remember being out here a lot when I was a youngster. Not the best block. I used to have more houses back in the day. I didn't ever live here, but I used to visit every day. She used to pick me up from school, and until my pop got out of work, she used to bring me here so she could visit her mom. Joy, right? Papote, that's the homie name that I was looking for. Papote used to live right here too. Papote, that was his name. I went to high school with him. And I remember in one of the tours, I had tried to remember his name, but I couldn't remember his name. It was in high school. I used to come and chill with him, Papote and his pop. Because I remember that when Papote used to wake up, Papote used to pass his pop a Dutch, and Papote was 15, 16, and they used to blaze together. Yeah, he was a 15, 16-year-old. Before he went to high school, he always told me that he used to smoke with his pop. Crazy, right? That's something that I would never do. Even if they pay me, I wouldn't blaze with my pop. It's just out of a respect thing. I would never do that, but some people, live differently. So now we're about to hit a little gas station that be popping. It be popping, especially in the summer. I'm about to walk through it real quick. Yeah, I used to chill. I remember with Papote. I wonder if his acne ever cleared up, because he had some acne. That's how it is in the hood, man. In the hood, people are raised differently. People are raised differently. He used to wake up and smoke with his pop. I remember he used to tell me while he was in the bathroom brushing his teeth, he would pass the Dutch to his pop. I believe that was his step pop maybe, but I know his mom lived in the house too, so she didn't really care what he was up to. They got one of the little Indigo bikes. These are the rental bikes. And they stole that, John. They turned it into a personal bike. That ain't a rental no more. That's a personal. Look at that classic. That classic is nice. That John hot. You got another system. I told you got another system. The system's everywhere. Yeah, he got the old Beamer. The old school Beamer, that John Hyatt. And he listening to the old school John, the ooh-chee wally wally, ooh-chee bang bang, ooh-chee wally wally, ooh-chee bang bang. That's old John. That's from the 2000s. I remember I used to listen to it, so that's why I'm saying. So we're right here at the Liberty gas station. That's what gas is looking like. $2.99. Regular, mid is $3.19. Premium is $3.29. Got a whole squad of homies out here. Yeah. That pharmacy got a real nice mural. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that will conclude our 1 hour tour, a little walkthrough. I just wanted to take you guys through, you know, North Philly, the Puerto Rican side, on a warm day. It's not too warm, but, you know, it's pretty warm, as y'all saw. 43 degrees or so. Brought out the ambience. Wait until the summertime. In the summertime, it's gonna get popping. But please hit that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. Donate a thumbs up. That thumbs up will help get the notifications out to other viewers and tell YouTube that this video is worth recommending to others. If you can, donate a comment in the comment section. Every comment goes a long way. Please donate a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Share your memories. Share any knowledge. Any stories that you have in this neighborhood. Lastly, if you want to go the extra mile, share this video with a friend and or family member. You can also share it on the social networking just by copying and pasting the link. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars, Tune Ski, Bad Tune, Tuneism, Tune One, Super Tune, Tunage, Tunicalifragilistic Expialidocious, and I'm tuning out.